And I'm back with week 2 of During the Virus, Jose's Vlogs, or whatever I'm calling this. What are you doing with that toilet paper? What are you doing with that toilet paper? Hey, we don't have a lot of... Oh my God! So my family has been staying in as much as we can. We're trying not to go out unless it's necessary, like we're going shopping, going to the store, that kind of stuff. But we've just been staying in, watching movies, playing games, that sort of stuff. Turns out my family, not that bad. Some of them are actually pretty decent people. This kid, Christopher, turns out he's my brother. Pretty funny guy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh! But no, we just started rewatching Stranger Things. My mom and my siblings and I. My mom and Christopher and Emily, my 2 younger siblings. And my dad doesn't watch it with us because he's not a fan of that stuff. He's very much like John Wayne movies, cowboy movies, war movies, or night movies. That's it. He doesn't really watch anything else. But we've been rewatching Stranger Things, and I've loved it. I need to get some clips of this, but I love it because my mom I love watching anything with her because she's very vocal about her emotions during the film. She's not somebody that's just like, she has to like tell you exactly what she's feeling. And at first you're like, oh, but then it's adorable. I'm not making fun of you, Mom. Keep it up. Keep being you. I love it. So we've just been doing that. I started doing my photo series for my explorations in media. We have to do a class. We have to do a sort of end of semester project about utilizing the tools that we learned about in that class. And because photography is kind of my strong suit, I'm doing a photo series that relates to the pandemic. So I'm trying to do regular portraits like I normally do, posing models exactly as I would in a regular one, but there's something that ties it to this COVID-19 pandemic era. So I actually hung out with my friends. I know I broke social distancing, I know, but it was for this, and this is going to be one of the few times that I'm breaking social distancing, and we followed all the guidelines, so we were safe, and we kept our distance and all that.
I've been a bad bitch. Oh, you're recording? I'm not gonna do it.
Yo, wait, what's that in the window? But, so we did like a regular photo series. I posed them regularly, but they were wearing masks to sort of relate it to this pandemic. And the next photo series are going to be different, but my plan is to like do this photo series, a limited one, just 10 pictures, 10 different models. And we're going to, I'm going to print it and create a physical lookbook and maybe some canvases and gift them to friends. So that's going to be my project, and I'm going to try to record as much of it as I can and sort of put that film on here, the footage on these vlogs over the next couple of weeks, so you can see what I'm doing with that. Let's see, I started delivering with Postmates, so shout out to Postmates for hiring me. I love it, guys. Cool, new Postmate mate coming at you soon. No, but really, it's been awesome. It's been a really interesting experience to it's helped me to sort of see how this pandemic is affecting the community. Seems that Utah's starting to take it a lot more serious now. There's definitely a lot less cars on the freeways, and actually I think I have some footage, so I'll let myself explain it a little better. Just completed my first delivery with Postmates, trying to make some extra dough. I'm in like the city right next to my hometown, so I'm in Spanish Fork right now. Because I just wanted to like do a smaller city to dip my toe in. But right away, I am starting to notice, right now I'm in an empty parking lot that is the Cinemark parking lot, which is normally always someone here, but recently, of course, Cinemark closed down their theaters and they won't be showing any movies. Another thing, so I kind of am glad I'm doing this because I'm seeing stuff that I don't think I normally see. So I just did a delivery for a restaurant, and it was a really strange experience because that restaurant is a traditional drive-through restaurant, so they had like a tent set up outside to do sort of these new like curbside pickups. Inside is like completely closed down. I mean, employees are still working, but it was just really interesting, I think. But yeah, so it was really interesting to sort of go out there. I parked at this mall in Orem, and even coming into Orem, it was like deader than I've ever seen Orem. But I parked at this mall in Orem where I worked last summer to wait for deliveries, and it was the emptiest I've ever seen that mall in the 18 years that I've lived in Utah. It was a really interesting, kind of eerie experience, and it was really interesting to see how fast food places, our food places in general, are dealing with this pandemic and how they're running day to day.
Oh my God, you said that? The girl, stop.
I have to jump through all these loopholes and stuff and figure out ways to continue to run my day-to-day life, even though I don't have access to the things that I have access to before, because I didn't know that this was going to happen. We were going to go to Salt Lake to like renew some like stuff.
Prepared so that we can continue to move if we do get that far.
But you know, I'm trying to keep my head on. I just got back from my friend Sydney and Aubrey's house. We went down there this weekend. They have a house in Ephraim. It's where they lived on campus. So it's a Snow College. It's like a smaller college town, but we had less than 10 people. So yeah, don't worry about that. But we just went and tried to kind of had a weekend away to kind of forget about this craziness. But again, it's the same people I've been hanging out with. I know I shouldn't have done it, social distancing and all that, but we kept and followed the guidelines, kept our distance, 6 feet apart, washed our hands, all that good jazz. No mames.
No, I'm stuck.
Yo, she's gonna do a kickflip.
Just here with the biggest thought in UVU.
Roommates aside, just being in LA, like being in the city.
Pero ¿por qué? Like, porque aquí tenemos, we have Salt Lake City.
Yeah, but LA's the entertainment capital of the world, you know? Like, it's Hollywood, you know, like the place that I've always like wanted to live. Mm-hmm. Rise and shine.
Oh boy.
It's actually rise and shine.
Yo, who's this boy in Sid's bed?
Their toothbrushes.
Yo. Yo, she has a boyfriend. What the frick? Yo, what are you guys doing? Here I am, once again, feeling lost, but now and then I breathe it in to let it go. And you don't know what you are now. If only somebody could hear. When you figure out how you're lost in the moment you dissipate. You don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. You're never gonna fade, you'll be the main attraction.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
But that's pretty much been it. Any video that I didn't talk about, I'm just gonna throw right here. So Max challenged me to this push-up thing, and I'm responding here from my little sister's bedroom with Dora, bed spread, and everything. Let's do this thing. All right, I lost count. I think that was 10. I challenged the Follow Me people.
Oh yeah, you did.
I love this song.
Is this Funky Town?
No.
Oh,
This is by The Weeknd.
Funky Town.
I'm fucking dizzy. Ya sé, nunca me han salido así. No sé por qué me están saliendo, pero me lo voy a dejar.
Párate y vete. O aquí para después te espejo. Puto.
Ahora sí parezco puto, güey.
Ay, Daira.
Se quema acá, se quema. But for the most part, yeah, I'm just trying to deal with it day to day, taking it one step at a time. I do want to thank everybody that reached out after last week's episode with their support. It means the world to me to have friends that care about me and that are concerned about my well-being and all that. Thank you to everybody who reached out. We're figuring it out. Thankfully right now my dad is doing well with his business, and we're not super strapped for cash, but I just didn't want to put that pressure on my parents of them having to provide for me because they've already got 4 kids that they had to do it, but we're figuring it out. Thankfully the family business has been doing well. Actually, quick plug, if you are in need of any contractors, if you're in need of a contractor to do remodeling, tile, or exterior work, Valle Construction, we're your guys. All right? Quality is our guarantee. I'm going to put that, see right here. Quality is our guarantee. You can find us on Facebook, Valle Construction LLC. But no, yeah, really though, thank you. Oh, also, quick shout out to Lawrence. Got this really cool shirt when I was in Fort Collins. One of the good things that came out. Well, actually, that whole weekend was great until we got home.
If there are any spirits here today, please tell us anything. Just a city boy
Like everyone is saying, this too shall pass. I know that's a super cliche white girl thing to say, but we've gone through worse, okay? We're a first world country. We can handle this. The United States, through all its faults, like I was saying before it cut out, the United States, through all its faults, is a country full of amazing people, and if we all come together, we can get through this. We are stronger together. Please, everyone, keep your heads under in this time. I will see you next week. Stay safe out there, and wash your hands.